Seabird 198, one localizer established, descend dollar.
177 localizer,
Seabird 198, could you give me a wind check, please?
Showing 240.
A very good morning from Dublin Airport. It's a very early start. It's 4:50 and we're well into our pre-flight briefing for our flight to Nice this morning. Myself and my colleague, First Officer Emily Donoghue. We're doing our final pre-flight preparations before we go out to the aircraft. Just having a look at what's in store for us today. Mostly a nice day in Nice. We have a fit aircraft, no defects. Our airplane today is Echo India Delta Echo India. We have 5 cabin crew today. The cabin crew are undergoing a line check. The only thing of interest up on the main screen, as you can see at the south of Europe there's a lot of red in terms of SIGMETs. The reason for this is the jet stream is quite an unusual location today. It's routing directly across the north of the Iberian Peninsula and the Alps, and it's causing a little bit of unsettled weather. The good news, however, further south towards Nice, just in that pocket there, the weather is fine. In terms of the runway in Nice, both runways are very beautiful runways to land on. The wind is variable at the moment. Our flight plan is showing 22 right, which will be a lovely approach for everybody to watch, but it may be 04 left, which is also a beautiful approach. So either way, you have something to enjoy a little bit later on. So we're going to get back to our pre-flight planning. We're going to order our fuel. We're going to see you out at the aircraft, and hope you enjoy the flight with us today. Good morning. Welcome on board. Come on in. We're going to set up very shortly. Go on into the cockpit. The airplane is completely dead. There's no electrical power. I've just turned on the batteries, and now I have some power that I can start up the APU, and starting it now. Once the APU comes online, you'll start to hear the generators connecting all the electrical buses, and they will supply the relevant systems. And it takes a while for the airplane to warm up, especially first thing in the morning. I suppose it's a little bit like us. So you'll hear it jumping into life any moment now. Then we'll do our pre-flight checks. We load up our FMGC boxes with all the relevant flight plan information. We'll get our clearance from ATC, and we'll push back from stand 411 right here in Dublin, and we'll be underway. So it just takes a little bit of time for the APU to get up and running. The APU is the auxiliary power unit. Essentially it's a gas turbine engine, and we use it mostly on the ground for bleed air conditioning, and for obviously electrical power as well. So when it's up and running, we will have an avail light up on the push button. So it's starting at the moment, and you can see here we have an avail light. All the systems are turning on now. We have electrical power. All the motors are starting to run, and it will do some self-tests, and we should be up and running very shortly. So while that's going on, I can stick on the seatbelt sign, no smoking, the emergency exit lights, the crew supply of oxygen. The GPWS is just testing itself at the moment. I can turn on the ADIRs as well to get the gyros going. We have some fuel pumps we can turn on also. I'll bring the air conditioning down. Normally first thing in the morning when we turn on the air conditioning sometimes can boost very warm, so we don't want that in the cabin for our best comfort. So all these noises are normal. It's just the airplane going through a self-test. Everything is looking normal so far. Let me just turn on the EFB on this side. It's the first officer's EFB, and I'll turn on my one also. And then we'll turn on the unit. And we'll turn on my unit.
Ladies and gentlemen, a very good morning from the cockpit. The captain speaking. My name is Stephen O'Reilly. You're all very welcome on board. Very shortly now, as soon as you're seated and comfortable, we'll be underway. Flight time today is quick, 2 hours and 20 minutes. Conditions en route, mostly pleasant and smooth. We might get the odd little bit of light turbulence as we descend over the high ground towards Nice. But expecting mostly pleasant and smooth flying conditions. The weather in Nice right now, it's dry, a little bit of scattered cloud, 13 degrees, and it's forecast to be a nice, pleasant, dry day. Working with me in the cockpit today, First Officer Emily Donoghue. In the cabin, looking after your comfort, but more importantly your safety, is Senior Cabin Crew member Gary Prendergast, along with Julie, Bogomila, Aoife and Nicola. Enjoy the flight, you're most welcome.
Yeah, very full. All the flights lately are very, very busy. It's quite seldom now that we don't have a full or nearly full flight.
Did you get a load sheet?
I did, George. Yeah. Do you need the paperwork now?
No,
Yep.
just
Thanks, George. Yeah, it's very the flight loads lately are very good. We're obviously giving the guests something that they enjoy. We have a lot of point-to-point traffic in Europe and from Europe to North America, but we also have an awful lot of transit traffic coming through. So we're bringing an awful lot of Europeans via the gateway in Dublin to North America. And one of the beauties of Dublin being a gateway airport, it's on the western edge of Europe, so it's geographically located in an ideal spot. But we have pre-departure clearance and pre-departure immigration and customs clearance here for US borders. So European passengers can land in Dublin from any city that we fly to in Europe, pre-clear here and land in America as a domestic passenger, which is a huge positive. And the Dublin Airport Authority, in collaboration with Aer Lingus, are working on this to try and achieve a 35-minute turnaround in the Gateway Hub onto North America. And if we can achieve that, I think we have a very marketable product, even though we have a marketable product at the moment. So good times ahead. Looks like we're number 2, so it's going to be very quick. Brakes are checked, transfer has occurred. You ready for this check? So 30 knots, 39 blue, 43 with gentle time, nav blue and empty 2. Heading is 301, 2, 3, 4 times. The first waypoint is 640, 279. That's part exit 5 left. Before takeoff check. Checked.
Briefing in 9 minutes.
Confirmed, set, runway 28, exit 5 up, 9,000 blue for flight level. I'm Oscar Parker, Dub, and I also have Maldown. Actually, do you mind sticking Oscar Echo there?
Oh, sorry.
Thank you. Thank you.
Flaps.
One band, one selected, one plus F indicates
V1, VR, V2, flex.
139, 142, 143, 49 degrees gives a take of power setting of 87.8%.
Agency code.
It's set. Take out logo.
It's 29 degrees. It's going to give a very
Mind sticking on the tower blaze and the details. Thank you. Okay.
It's Emily here. Should we go straight away? Talk to me away. Okay, back with the area is secure.
Great stuff. Load line, please.
EFB line.
Stowed. Secure.
Back is an APU.
Axle on the APU is off. It's not recorded.
Checked with the TCAS.
It's Tara.
Takeoff check is complete. Time 42 is fully ready.
7542, go ahead.
Shamrock 542, fully ready.
7542, thank you. Monitor ground, correction, monitor tower 118.6.
Monitor Tower 186, Shamrock 542. Morning.
I'm out of here in 20 minutes. Thanks, lad.
Enjoy.
Okay.
Shamrock 542, line up runway 28. Hello, runway 28, Shamrock 542, good morning.
Would you mind confirming the airborne frequency with her as well?
And Shamrock 542, just for crew coordination, can you confirm the airborne frequency?
135650.
13565, Shamrock 542, thanks.
Thanks a million.
So giving you the PWS there.
So below the line is complete, no red stop bar, we're clear to line up. It'll be a full length departure, so would you mind taking out the shift of 220 for me there, please?
Roger, will do. So clearing the shift and check takeoff data.
And the takeoff data is the same apart from the shift.
Checked.
For 39, 42, 43, and the airborne frequency is in there.
3565.
Shamrock 542, the wind is 050 at 5, pass at 5 Alpha departure, runway 28, clear takeoff, bye.
Clear takeoff, runway 28, Shamrock 542, good morning.
Just looking at the windsock there, it's a cam wind, so I'm going to do the standard takeoff technique.
Okay.
The lights are on, the check is complete. Are you happy to roll?
Happy you are.
Takeoff.
Stabilized.
Setting flex. Man flex 49, SRS runway. Auto thrust blue, runway update.
Thrust set. Indications normal. What on knots?
Checks.
B1, rotate. Positive climb.
Positive climb checks, please, gear up. Nav green.
Check.
AP1, please.
Bottom one.
AP1.
Checked.
So lever climb.
Checked.
Thrust climb, auto thrust white.
Thanks.
135650.
Dublin, good morning, Shamrock 542, passing 2,300 feet for flight level 90, pass at 5 Alpha departure.
Shamrock 542, identified, climb flight level 230, no speed restrictions.
Climb flight level 230, free speed, Shamrock 542.
23,000 blue for the moment.
23,000 blue checked.
S plus increasing flap 0.
Speed checked, flap 0, 0 blue.
So select the speed to keep us climbing there. And the after takeoff check, please, Emily.
After takeoff checklist. Landing gear.
Is up.
Flaps.
Retracted.
Packs.
Are on.
Shamrock 542, turn left to pass it.
Left direct pass at Shamrock 542.
Pass it with the beams.
Pass it checked.
Sorry, where are we on the checklist there?
Yeah, sorry, the last one was packs.
Packs are on and we are pressurizing.
APU.
Off, not required.
And the barrel ref.
The bar reference is 992, 4,300 feet climbing, 23,000 blue.
That's checked after takeoff checklist complete.
Good morning. It's a nice morning, yeah.
A little bit. A little bit of an inversion there as we climbed out.
Yeah, with the
Temperature
sun
went
was
up a
hitting the
little
top of the clouds.
Yeah.
So there's 5,300 standard is set.
Standard set, my side.
6-1 for flight level 230 blue.
6-1 for flight level 230 blue checked.
I'm going to manage the speed.
Roger.
And stick on the anti-ice.
Shamrock 7 Echo Alpha, contact Scottish 128.050, bye-bye.
28050, Shamrock 7 Echo Alpha.
Shamrock 36 Juliet, max speed now 290 knots, and contact Scottish 128.050. Good morning.
Maximum speed 290 knots and 128050, Shamrock 36 Juliet, bye-bye.
cloud surfing.
Kites, yeah. It's the only time you get a real indication of what sort of speed we're doing when you come across the cloud tops like that.
Yeah.
Here comes the sun.
I'm passing 10.
Passing 10 checks, so if you clear and copy at your leisure, please.
Okay. Cleared and copied.
Thank you very much, and we are pressurising.
Confirm at, we're planned at 37. Like it's just 1200 feet clearance at the minute.
Yeah, 37 is, it looks good, thank you.
Taking up a shift to 220 from Miller, please.
So, shift, check takeoff data.
The takeoff data is the same, part of the shift. It's 39.43, and the airborne frequency is 0.3.
Clear takeoff from 828 Shamrock.
Just looking at the windsock there, it's a cam wind, so I'm going to do the standard takeoff tape. The lights are on, the shack is complete. Are you happy to roll? Take off.
Stabilized.
Setting flex. Command flex 49, SRS runway. Auto thrust blue.
Close set. Indications normal. Hold on, close.
Checks.
V1. Rotate. Crossing line.
Other plan checks, please. Just climb up, just white. 35650.
Cloud surfing.
It's the only time you get a real indication of what sort of speed we're doing when you cross the cloud tops like that. There comes the sun.
Passing 10.
It's a 10 checks. Clear and copy at your leisure, please.
Copies.
We are pressurising.
Planned at 37. It's 1200 feet clearance at the minute.
Yeah, 37 is it's good, thank you.
Just going to get you some en route weather, Stephen.
Yeah,
so
would you
I'm gonna
mind
get
getting
you,
an ATIS for Nice, and we'll see whether it's
Yeah.
going to be 22 or 04. It could be either. It's 04 at the moment, but the wind is supposed to come around by the time we arrive.
Easy 32 Tango Lima, contact Shannon now on 134.260. Good morning.
134.260, easy 32 Tango Lima 5, goodbye.
Shamrock 542, contact London 129.375. Bye bye.
London 129er 375 Shamrock 542. Good morning.
Better heading 115, United 110. And United 110, descend speed 270 knots. Conversion speed 270 knots, United 110. FM break, American 86, descend, flight level 290, correction 270, and speed on conversion 270 knots.
Okay, descend 290 knots, 270 down to speed 270, American 86.
London Control, good morning. Shamrock 542, climbing flight level 230 to Pesach, requesting flight level 370 for cruise.
Shamrock 542, good morning, redirected Midhurst. I'll call you back for hire very shortly.
Roger, direct Midhurst, Shamrock 542. Two to go.
Thank you. 2 to go, Chucks.